So in this part 2 for explanation on one of the new criminal laws, BNS, so we are covering section 1, which is regarding applicability, like for what and to whom this BNS is applicable, or to which person this BNS applies. So before going into this, we have already covered part 1, a very short introduction regarding BNS. The link is also given in the description. Those who have missed it out, you can go and watch it there. And now coming back to the part 2 regarding applicability, the application of this BNS, which is a very important section, section 1. So referring to this section 1, there are few points which you have to remember. So BNS means it talks about offenses and punishment. So just as a quick info, offense is defined under section 2 of subsection 24 in BNS, whereas also in section 2 of subsection Q in BNSS. The then CRPC, now BNSS, it has been defined in section 2 of subclause Q. Okay, so now before going into this, let us understand who is punishable under BNS. So to whom it can be applied. So referring to this section 1, the first important thing you have to remember is every person is liable to be punished under this BNS if he has committed, if the person is guilty of any offense within India. So for example, I have committed some offense in India, in this territory, right? So I will be liable to receive punishment as per BNS. So every person who has been committed the offense within India, for them, the BNS applies regarding the liability to punish. The next one which you have to remember is any person, if committed beyond India, okay, here you have to remember the term beyond India. That means a person who has committed an offense beyond India, it has been or it will be treated as if he is committing an offense within India only. So here what you have to remember is every person, okay. So here every person, he can be whether a citizen of India or a non-citizen, okay. So he can be a citizen or he can be a non-citizen. But the criteria is he is committing the offense within India. Okay, let it be any person. And here beyond India, that means the citizen, a person who is a citizen of India, he is committing the offense not only within India but beyond India, beyond the territory. For that person also BNS is applicable, and it is being treated as if he has committed the offense within India. Okay. So talking about the next criteria for whom this applies, any citizen of India in any place without and beyond India. And likewise, one more criteria is any ship or aircraft, if it is registered in India, if the offense is committed, okay, the provisions of this Sanhita shall apply to any offense committed by any person on the ship or aircraft if that particular ship or aircraft is registered in India. And there is also one more last thing for whom this BNS applies. Any person in any place, suppose let it be beyond India or within India, okay, they are committing an offense targeting a computer resource, and this computer resource is located within India and the offense has been committed, I am also liable for punishment under BNS. So these are the main essentials or the criteria for which this BNS applies. And talking about the sections, it is section 1 and all these are subsections from 4 to 5 subsections within clauses A, B, C for 5. And remember, wherever the term offense is related in BNS, there is a small explanation after the 5th subsection for section 1 explaining regarding the word offense. So here the offense includes every act. So now it includes every act committed outside India also. Outside India as well. So any act, if it is committed outside India, it is treated as if it is committed within India and is punishable under BNS. And the person who is committing this act outside India to be a citizen of India, but he is committing inside India, that means he can be a citizen or a non-citizen also. Okay. So refer this section and practice this question also as a question and answer without seeing to remember the section and the subsections. See you in the next video. Hope you like this video. Thank you.